Hello and welcome to day 7. I think we're at day 7. Day 7 of Vlogmas. I'm having a no makeup day, so I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. I've been having a very lazy, relaxing day. I don't even know what time it is. I know it's after 1. I think it might be about 2. Anyway, not important. It's late. It's afternoon. I slept in, which was much needed. Had some food. Yeah, I just watched a lot of Vlogmas videos. I got caught up. I missed some yesterday, so I was watching those. And then I've just been doing some tidying. I need to do some more tidying, but I think I'm done for now. My glasses are glaring so bad because it's super sunny out. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the first at-home day I've had in a while because the last several days I've had something, either an appointment or an event or something to go out and do, which is great, but it's, for me, because of the fibro and because I'm still getting my energy levels back up after my cold, it's just a bit much. So I was just completely dead by yesterday. I just needed a break. So I let myself sleep in. I'm finally feeling a bit more relaxed and rested, and I could still go lay down and sleep some more, but I'm not going to. But I am going to rest later this afternoon. But first, I wanted to do a bit of tidying out here, and I need to take out the trash, and I need to do some dishes, but most importantly, I need to bake some Christmas cookies. I haven't done any baking yet this December. And so I really want to make some Christmas cookies. And I think I'm also going to start a pot of chili on the stove. I think I'm going to do the cookies first and then start doing the chili in a little bit. Anyway, now I'm just rambling. So, oh, advent calendars. We can't forget the advent calendars. And I need my chocolate. Day 7 is right up here. And we've got ultra rich body lotion. That's great. I love that. And then day 7 is the little fox. Yeah, I can't do this one one-handed. Ooh! We've got, I think it's a blush. Sweet on You. Yeah, blush. Let's open that up. That's a really good size, too. That's pretty. That'll be really pretty summertime. Really pretty kind of corally flush. That'd be pretty in spring and summer, but also I think in autumn. So not quite the shade I wear in winter, but I will definitely give that a try. And let's be real, it's going to be spring here in Arizona in like 6 weeks. Technically it still is. It's been really nice and cool today, and I think it's supposed to still be in the 60s tomorrow, but then the next several days after that it goes back up into the 70s, including one day that's saying 79. I am really unhappy about that. I know that's probably just me though. And it's a little elf. Okay, I'm going to start baking cookies and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, I failed already. I haven't even started. I don't have chocolate chips. I'm looking to see. Oh, we may be rescued. Oh, okay. It's not a full bag, but this with the tiny bit. I think I've got like 10 chips in this. Let's see. I think the recipe only calls for like 8 ounces. I always put in a bit extra. I completely forgot to buy chocolate chips when I should know. It's Christmas time. I do not want to go out to the store right now. So there are other cookies I could make, but I really wanted these ones. Back in business. I can work with that. Okay. The cookies are all put away, and now it is about 4:30. Been preparing the chili. I don't like getting the stove going until I'm kind of ready to start dumping everything in. It just makes the process a lot easier. So I'm on the last episode of season 1 of The Crown, so I'll definitely finish it while the chili cooks. The cookies turned out great. Now I'm just getting the chili going. It's already getting, well, it's not getting dark, but the sun has gone down behind the apartment building, so it seems a bit darker than it should be for 4:30. So I'm just making some ground turkey chili, and then I put in 2 cans of pinto beans, 1 can of black beans, and then carrots, a can of tomato sauce, a can of tomato paste, and then some water, and my secret ingredient is hard cider. So I use Samuel Smith's organic cider. It's an English brand, but Whole Foods carries it. This is just over a pint. I put most of the bottle in, and then I save the last few sips for myself while I cook. And then I just kind of top it up with water. So it's probably about slightly less than a pint of cider and about a pint of water. And that kind of dilutes the sauce and the paste and makes a really nice chili. And then I put in spices, obviously salt, pepper. I use garlic powder because I'm too lazy to chop garlic. Chili powder, cayenne, basically any spice you want to put in. And you can put in other vegetables. You could do it meatless, put in more beans, different kinds of beans, and carrots, and more vegetables along with the carrots to take place of the meat. So I really like this recipe. I got the main recipe from my mom, but then like I put in different spices. She never used the cider. I've started adding in carrots. I love it because I can change it up however I want and whatever I feel like. You can use different kinds of meat if you don't like ground turkey. And it's super easy because you're basically just, I'm browning the meat right now in with olive oil and the spices. And then I'll put in the sauce and the paste and the cider and the water and get it really liquidy, and then I'll add in the beans and the carrots. I also love this because if I'm really struggling with fibro, if I'm having an off day or an off week, like I said, living alone, this feeds me several meals, so it lasts most of the week, and I can eat this all the time. I love it. But when it comes to preparing it, because I get the carrots and the beans and all the cans opened and everything kind of done ahead of time, if I'm chopping up vegetables, it's also really good with potatoes in it. So if I need to sit after I chop the potatoes, I can do that. I can do all the prep work and then go sit down for a minute and then come back and do this part. And then this part is just browning the meat and dumping in everything, and then I can go sit down again. It's really great for that reason, because it doesn't require me to stand for hours and hours and hours and hours. I need to open up the cider. Now I'm just going to scrape up all the good brown bits at the bottom. It's one of my favorite things to make on a day like today when it's cool and crisp. And I've got the windows open. Oh, it's just so nice. So now I'm just putting in the sauce and the paste. And it's already starting to simmer again. A bit of water. I don't really measure, so how much water, how much liquid you put in depends on if you want it to be more like on a scale from soup to stew, like how thick you want your liquid to be. Also, I do tend to put in a little bit more water than you think you'll need, because especially on a day like today when this is going to simmer for a pretty good amount of time, the water will kind of cook down. Add in the beans, everything stir, and I definitely need more water. So I've probably put in about 6 cups of water along with the nearly pint of cider. And it's definitely really liquidy right now, but that's going to cook down as it simmers. That's going to cook down quite a bit. Now I'm just going to turn down the heat slightly. I start off with it on high, and now I'm going to put it down kind of around medium. And then add in more of all my spices. More pepper, more salt, more pepper for sure. And then how much chili powder and cayenne and garlic and paprika and all that stuff, that's all up to individual taste. So I like lots of garlic and lots of chili powder, but I'm really not good with super spicy food, so I just put in a tiny bit of cayenne. I don't go overboard with the cayenne. And then I also like to put in basil, which I use dried, but you could certainly do fresh. I think fresh basil in this would be amazing. And I'm also going to put in some red pepper flakes, just a few, because those do spice things up. And I also like to put in oregano. And then you can put this, you can serve this with biscuits, you can serve it with tortilla chips, you can serve it with pasta, you can do a chili pasta bake with the leftovers, which is really good. So you can eat it in different ways throughout the next few days with the leftovers. And I love, when I started putting in the cider, I just, oh, you get the apple scent, and it's just amazing. And now I just put the lid on slightly crooked so that there's room for the air to escape, or the steam to escape. And then I just let it simmer. So it's 10 to 5. I'll probably eat around 6-ish. So that's my chili recipe. I usually come out and check on it a few times between when I set it to simmer and when I finally serve it up. But now I'm just going to go back and keep on watching The Crown and then some YouTube. Alrighty, it's 11 o'clock. It was a really good day. It was a quiet day, which I really needed. Like yesterday it was kind of quiet, but I had appointments and I was still doing a lot of driving, and that really wasn't good. To be able to spend a day just at home and do some baking and do some cooking and all that stuff was just really good and just what I needed. I am feeling a little bit sleepy, so hopefully by the time I finish editing and export it, I'll be ready for sleep. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow because my plans got postponed. I was going to go see a movie with my mom, and then her plans changed, and so we can't go to a movie tomorrow. So no idea what I'm going to do. So come back tomorrow to see what I end up doing. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you weren't subscribed. say hello in the comments and we can chat there. I'm all caught up on comments, so I feel good about that. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.